Hey guys, it's me, Jared, big chubby unicorn bear. I hope you guys are doing good. I was taking a little bit of time aside today to share with you some of the projects I've been working on. I have to go to the other side of the room here, so I hope you can see me. Bear with me one sec. Hi guys, all the way over here. So I wanted to share a video with everybody and let you know kind of what I've been up to, some of the things that I get into, and maybe inspire people to do some of the same things. I've got two projects that are similarly connected that I've been working on because of the fact that it's something my family has done since we were kids. We kind of go and help and volunteer, donate, collect, deliver food on holidays or just during the day, drop gifts off for friends who maybe are having a rough time, or help people who are in need. I've taken my daughter since she was little, and we would volunteer at some of the homeless shelters here in Denver. My mother used to take us with a group to deliver Thanksgiving Day meals to families in need, or just help sort out the foods in the baskets and put everything together, and it kind of instilled that need in us. I remember my friend JP went with us once to glean. We actually went out into the field and collected all of the leftover, as much as we could for hours, cabbage, and then that was put into a huge truck that was taken and used to feed a whole bunch of Denver's homeless. And this was like back in the 80s. I was pretty young. I have some pictures I'll show you. He'll kill me. They're pretty great. So we were comparing mullets at the time. So one of the things that we do is my sister and I, a couple of years ago, I have two sisters. My older sister and her daughter put together these bags. And we call them homeless bags because they're little gift bags for people who are in need. People who don't have a home, people who maybe need a couple of little things. And you know what people really appreciate sometimes? Socks. The gift of a pair of socks for somebody who is on their feet all the time, who doesn't have the chance to change them out, who doesn't have the chance to just throw out the ones that they don't like or are too dingy, it helps a lot. It goes a long way. So what we do is we take these bags and we actually take donations. We just tell people, hey, we're doing this. Anybody wants to donate stuff, please let me know. I will collect it. Here's the date. And we get together, and we even have a party of people getting together and collecting and putting the items in the bag. In this bag, you can fit the socks. You can help somebody out. You can give them little items that we got. We're toothpaste and toothbrush, little travel size. Samples that people got from people back in the day. Dry shampoos. This is some deodorant, some snacks, some Cheez-Its, some crackers, some containers of Tic Tacs. They all fit inside there. A bottle of water. This can go a long way. Sometimes they're so thirsty, or sometimes they just don't have anywhere to put the water. This is a lightweight, reusable bottle, so obviously they can take it with them, and they can refill it when they get a chance, going into the public restrooms if they need to, or if somebody's hooking them up. But they can also use this to kind of help wash off, or just rinse out their mouth if they're not feeling good, get something out of their eye, whatever. Clean out the shampoo that you're also able to fit, because somebody was giving that to you too when you're taking up those donations. It's kind of awesome. Q-tips. Went to the dollar store. Lifesavers. And some chapsticks. Who doesn't have extra fortune cookies laying around? Cool to get a fortune, right, if you're having a bad day. Some floss. They could use the little string as different types of rope to tie things together if they need to, or to floss their teeth. Crazy idea. And then little mints and candies and stuff like that. You put it all in there. You get together. You can go around town and hand these out. Guaranteed smile. Guaranteed that they'll feel a little bit better about their day, and maybe be able to have a full stomach, a happy feeling, and something to hold their stuff together when they're done. So that's an easy way to do it. The second one is a new one for us. We just started doing this. Somebody tagged me in a video, and so I thought I would make a video to kind of help everybody out and be able to contribute if you wanted to. Or, you know, host your own parties where people get together and help people in your community. What we're doing is, have you ever seen these? Bags from the grocery store, bags from the convenience store, bags from all kinds of stores, right? What you do is people are collecting these, and I'm actually having people learn how to cut them. So I thought I would show you here today. What happens is, take the bag like this, fold it in half. You can use the little pockets at the bottom to kind of use your finger and the handle to kind of pull it tight. It's not very difficult. Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. So then that way you've still got it like this, right? You can't really use the handle part for the project that I'm going to show you. So you can actually cut off just below the handles, right where the plastic portion meets. And then the other end where it's connected at the bottom, you want to have both ends open. So cut right below where the little seam is. So you should have a nice little brick here. And then I fold it again in half to make it a little thinner. All this does is this just makes it easier to cut. This little piece here, about the size of a ruler, I fold it in half, ends touching. Fold that in half again, ends touching. Pinch it in the middle. What this does is this allows you to put the scissors through. You can have kids do this. I don't know if you guys have kids. If you don't, use somebody else's. They're usually looking for someone to take them, right? Get a break. If not, then please don't use somebody else's kids because that's creepy. So don't. But then you just cut the ends here so that all ends are open. And then you kind of eyeball it, kind of see where half is, and then you cut it right down the middle. So each bag's going to give you little stacks of these. You can have somebody just doing that for the day. Let me go through and fold my bags in. A quick trick though too. These little guys, the end piece and the handles, kind of bunch them up when you throw them away. The static from cutting them and folding them actually ricochets them against each other sometimes. So you go to throw them away and ding, one little piece pops out. And believe me, when you're kind of half paying attention, you're watching the scissors so that the other people's kids, which you're not quite sure where they came from, are wanting their turn with the scissors. You don't want to be focusing on levitating static cling. It's not a good thing. So crinkle it up a little bit in your hand before you toss it aside, and it'll help you save, lives. Really, it helps you save lives, is what it does. Anyway, these little pieces, once you get them collected, you can have somebody just taking their turns opening them up. I put it over my wrist, and then you open up another one. And what it is you're making a loop here. So you see that? It's like a loop, big circle. But basically, if it's torn or if there's a little bit of a hole, you can just tie it so you know it's not connected. It's not a loop. Just put a little. It doesn't need to be pretty. It needs to be functional. Okay. So tie a little knot, whatever hoop you're working with. Okay. And then I don't know if you guys had those jelly bracelets when you were a kid, and you'd have like all black ones, or if you were into bright colors, you would have the colors either together or mixed up. And if you were really cool, you could kind of fold them inside of each other. And you would do like half on this side, half on that side, right? And they were kind of like that. Well, that's what you're doing here. That's basically what you're doing. So you're reliving your childhood as well as helping people. Move over, Madonna. And your jelly bracelets. But you're just kind of stringing the pieces together. What it does is it gives you a yarn. It's a plastic yarn or a plarn. I heard that on one of the videos when I was making sure I was doing this right. It seems to be that people are doing this all over, and what happens is you're making a yarn out of plastic, a plarn if you will, and you're going to be able to utilize that and turn it into a mat. A little mat or like a plastic sheet that you crochet this together, and you can hand it out to people in need. You can give it to shelters, you can see if people are looking for them, but it also gives you an activity. You can have friends come over and have a plarn night, have a gathering of friends, a gaggle of gals and guys, and gallons of booze. Who knows? Maybe you're not a drinker. Maybe you just want some orange juice. That's okay too. But you can have whoever doing this while you're watching a movie. You could do it while you're listening to your favorite podcast. You can do it while you're watching my videos, Jared G on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Ding! But once you get them all together, you end up with a cool string. The next step's pretty easy as well, but check this out. In just a few, I got this. Well, here's the deal. It takes about 500 to 600 bags to make a whole mat that's about 3 feet wide and about 5.5 to 6 feet long. That allows somebody to lay on the ground without getting completely wet. It gives them little pockets that will gather heat underneath them if they're laying it on the street. It allows them to put it underneath their blanket at night so that it doesn't get soaking wet. Maybe choke up. You just turn it into a little ball. That's all it's going to take. So what happens is you wrap it up. You have a ball making party. Who doesn't want to make a ball? It's a ball. Have a ball. But a whole bunch of these turn into a whole bunch of these, which continue to get bigger, and then you crochet them together. Straight stitch. You can learn how to crochet really easily, or you can do the other processes. You don't have to know what you're doing. We can all work together. So use this video, share it with your friends, but literally you make mats and you hand them out. You make bags, you give them a smile. And you know what? If anything else, you can make little feathers, or take little feathers, put them in their bags, because who doesn't love a feather? to make sure that they're having a good day. I hope this little video is a feather for you. You guys have fun, enjoy yourselves. Be sure to comment in the section below. Let me know some of the ideas of things you guys like to volunteer on, or what you think of my ideas. I hope you enjoy them. Have a great day. I'm going to come over there. All right, I hope I helped out. I hope it's not too long. Sorry if it is, but you can always pause it and come back. Be sure to favorite it, like it, share it, and share the love. Be the love that we need. And I'll keep coming back to say hi. See you guys later. Bye.